Yellowstone star Hauser makes major career change following Kevin Costner drama. Yellowstone star Hauser has seemingly made a major career change following the latest behind-scenes drama. The popular series created by writer and actor Taylor Sheridan finally came to a dramatic end with its fifth season, which aired last year. It is by far from the end of stories told within that universe, however, with 4 spin-off shows either in production or confirmed with even more on the way. Aside from that, fans have been eager to keep tabs on the next projects in line for the stars of the show. This includes what other movies or television shows they can catch some of actors who played roles in the Dutton family. For example, Kelly Reilly, who famously portrayed Beth Dutton, is confirmed to be appearing in an upcoming crime drama. The London-born actress will portray a former detective-turned-teacher who lives in a fictional Welsh town that has been shaken by the death of a young boy. It will be called Under Salt Marsh. Meanwhile, Hauser, who played fan favorite Rip Wheeler, has taken a very different approach to life after Yellowstone. According to his recent social media activity, he is taking some time to travel the world and enjoy some new experiences before getting back in front of the camera. A recent post on Instagram seems to confirm he has been spending time in New Zealand. However, it is not for filming, as his IMDb pages list no upcoming projects in production that he is involved in. The post, shared last week, has a caption that reads, "Thank you, New Zealand. Time to cruise that way. The people and places I've seen on this adventure will never be forgotten." Before that, Hauser shared an image from Africa. He added, "So long, Botswana. What a magical place and people." He also tagged the page for Free Reen Coffee, which is a business that he co-founded, indicating he could have been on a work trip. Hauser's next acting gig could see him reprise his Yellowstone role alongside Riley. The pair are slated to lead a brand new series that will pick up where the original show left off. It has been reported that filming for it is due to begin this summer. While there are few details known about it, it is said to currently hold the title 6666. This comes after the name of the ranch that will be the focus of the story. The actor has previously spoken to people about the project, saying, "I think America has spoken. They still love the show. We will see what happens over the next year or so, and we'll see what's next. Hopefully, we can continue to get into people's living rooms and entertain them the way we have over the last 7 years." It all comes after behind-the-scenes drama involving Kevin Costner and the manner in which he decided to leave the show. His decision ultimately led to the ending of the series. Costner told Deadline that he was irked after finding himself to pursue his own creative projects after being tied down to a contract. While at first he didn't want to get out of it, he was frustrated when the show shut down for more than a year, leaving him unable to work on anything else. He told Deadline, "I had a contract to do seasons 5, 6, and 7. I was contracted to do that. There's nothing I could have done to get out of that, nor was I trying to just figure out how when we started. When we finished, I wanted to do Horizon. It all happened because they shut down one whole season, didn't tell anybody, and I didn't work for 14 months. They were silent, and that bothered me in the world of how you do things. Why don't you stick up for me? I went and sold this thing for you. I was going to only do 1 season. I made it for 3. I fulfilled 3. So I went from 1 to 3, then I did a 4th one for them, and they wanted to do 3 more. So I made the contract to do that. They imploded." The dusty winds of Yellowstone had barely settled when Hauser, beloved for his rugged portrayal of Rip Wheeler, made headlines of his own. Following months of swirling rumors, backstage tension, and the well-documented drama between Kevin Costner and the Yellowstone team, Hauser stunned fans and Hollywood insiders alike by announcing a bold new chapter in his career. He's trading in his cowboy hat for a director's chair. It had been an open secret on the Yellowstones set that tensions between Costner and the show's creator, Taylor Sheridan, had spilled into every corner of production. Hauser, known for his loyalty, professionalism, and no-nonsense attitude, found himself walking a tightrope between loyalties. Insiders whispered that Hauser was often the peacemaker, the quiet force that kept the ranch running behind the scenes, even when the drama threatened to tear it apart. But Cole Hauser had been paying attention. He watched as creative battles became personal. He watched as egos, contracts, and call sheets overshadowed the raw, authentic storytelling that had made Yellowstone a phenomenon. And quietly, methodically, he decided he wanted more. In a heartfelt social media post, a photo of an empty Montana landscape at sunset, with only the words "New Beginnings." Big sky ahead. Hauser announced he was stepping away from acting, at least for now, to focus on building his own production company, Big Iron Pictures. His first project, a gritty, character-driven Western series called Red Clay, which he plans to write, direct, and produce. "I've lived the cowboy life for years now," Hauser explained in a rare sit-down interview with Variety. "And I love it. But being on the inside of something like Yellowstone, seeing the beauty and the chaos, it lit a fire in me. I want to tell stories from the ground up, stories about loyalty, grit, betrayal, and redemption, without all the noise." Hauser's announcement immediately sent ripples through the entertainment world. Some were shocked that he would walk away from a massively popular franchise while it was still at its peak. Others saw it coming. Cole Hauser had always been more than just the brooding cowboy. A Hollywood legacy, his grandfather was Warner Bros. Titan Harry Warner. Hauser had acting in his blood, but directing had been a secret dream for years. According to sources close to him, Hauser had spent much of the last Yellowstone season shadowing directors, sitting in on writing meetings, and studying the fine points of camera work. When Kevin Costner's relationship with Yellowstone began to fray beyond repair, Hauser took it as a personal sign that the time had come. There were days, one crew member confided, where you could tell Cole was holding everything together. Like it wasn't just Rip trying to save the ranch, it was Cole trying to save the show. But at some point, you realize you can't fix everything. Sometimes you have to build your own thing. And build he will. Red Clay is already deep in development, with reports that Hauser has tapped several Yellowstone alumni, both in front of and behind the camera, to help bring his vision to life. Set in the 1870s in New Mexico Territory, Red Clay will follow a former soldier and a displaced Comanche woman as they carve out a home on hostile land, battling external threats and their own inner demons. It's not just another Western, Hauser promises. This isn't about black hats and white hats. It's messy. It's raw. It's about survival and love and vengeance and family. Real human stories. Perhaps most intriguingly, Hauser also hinted that Red Clay will tackle themes of land ownership, identity, and the cost of violence. Topics that felt personal after his experience on Yellowstone. "You work on a show like that, and you start asking big questions," he said. "Who does the land really belong to? What do we owe each other? How far would you go to protect what's yours?" As for his relationship with Kevin Costner, Hauser remained diplomatic but firm. Kevin is one of the greats, no question. But sometimes you outgrow things. You learn from them, you respect them, and then you move forward.